to share. After we're done ripping this one, I felt like it would be just better to get a rip in first. That's what we do. And then we'll pop off. I think most of you are here. I've seen Porter. I haven't seen Mr. Bradford. I haven't seen Fred. I've seen the dude. I haven't seen Hunter. I know Arkham and Doc are here. So the vast majority of you are here. The only one I couldn't invite was, try again. Like you have to, I found him. You have to spell everything right to accomplish that. You can't misspell anything. All right, everything is in there. Gil, you sit yourself there right now and you just sit there, okay? It's ripping time around here, mister. And then we'll do a little bit of negotiating after I'm done ripping. Okay. I think we've got everybody in here. There's nobody new in this break. You know the spiel. If you don't do well, I got your back. All replays go to YouTube. If you click my name and go to the link tree, that is where you can find the replays for the breaks right here. There is the exact same break pinned at the bottom. I don't know how many teams are left, but I'll worry about that after we're done. But we're going to go ahead and rip this. We're going to have some fun, and then we're going to talk about a little something right quick, okay? All right. Good luck, everybody. It's about that popping off time we love so very much. Good luck, and get your deed. All right. Now, as you can see, there really isn't all that much retail. I put some in there, but I was like, we need to do deeds. We want deeds. So we're going to start with these two blasters right here. We'll do that mega, and then we'll open hobbies. Okay. Good morning, chat. You have missed nothing, my friend. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, it'll be as soon as that last resurgence is ripped and I've got all these cards out of the way, then we'll tell you what's popping right quick. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So just enjoy a little ripping, whether you're in it or not. Okay. Wow, thank you, sports cards. All right, here we go. It begins here. Ivan Pace Jr. It's a Joe Andreessen for the Bills. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the turbocharged, and a wow, there ain't no other way. It's poetic. I'm going to put him right in the front. He's going to be the start of the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, Theo Johnson has appeared already this morning. That's right. It didn't take long. He wanted to say good morning and how you doing. It's the only right thing to do was for him to be chilling in there like that. You know that? What if it was nasty? I wish it was like a 101. Like, bam, 101, Theo Johnson. Kamari Lassiter. Will Anderson Jr. We got a silver die cut for the Dallas Cowboys. It is Rico Dowdle and Jamal Charles. Okay. George Kittle. Got something numbered here. Kenneth Walker III for the Seahawks, and that is out of $4.99. We certainly take that, Doc. Bucky Irving and Brock Purdy. Good morning, Bethany. Little Cameron Jordan. Josh Jacobs for the Pack. We've got Xavier Worthy on the numbers and Fashanu for the Jets. He is showing up every bit as much as a Rook does right now. No, Cliff, it's after this break. It's after this break. Did any of y'all watch the video? Y'all, I feel like y'all didn't watch it. Hey, look, the other guy that always has to show up. It only took one blaster. It's Bo Nix. Penei Sewell. Bucky Irving for the Bucks and Marshawn Lattimore. Anybody hopping in that shop, I'll address that here after we do everything we need to do. We're going to rip this break, then I'm going to let everybody know a little something, and then we'll get into that one, okay? David Montgomery, Rome Odunze for the Bears, Earl Campbell for the Titans, and a Christian Watson for the Pack. We take Earl Campbell's around here. I didn't know if you knew that or not, but we do. And that's going to Doc. And a little Rome Odunze action to start it out for the dude today. There's a bear. There's a bear. They're in there. We've seen one. All right. Blasta number 2, Optic Edition. Okay. We've got Brock Purdy, Dalton Kincaid, Silver Zaire Franklin, and a Ben Sinnott. Najee, Stephon Diggs, Seahawk, Byron Murphy II, and Chris Jenkins for the Bengals. Seahawks and Titans showing up in the retail right now. Oh, of course, Theo, you know. A.J. Brown, Keenan Allen. I think it's just a backwards best tutties. It is. And Dajon Edwards. That's a little odd. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all are having a good morning so far. Like to see Optic give us a little something. Just something. Alan Lazard, Cortland Sutton, Silver, Kenneth Walker III, and Michael Pratt for the Bucks. Well, there's a couple of nice Kenneth Walker III so far this morning. Don't see him all the time. Every once in a while. Good morning, sir. Kayvon Thibodeau, Roquan Smith, Marshawn Nealon for the Dallas Cowboys, and Jaden Hicks. Come on, Optic. Give us one little deed. Come on now. You threw us Michael Pratts and whatnot. Give us a little treat. Give somebody a little treat here. Daniel Dimes, Quay Walker. For the Green Bay Packers, Edrin Cooper and Troy Franklin. No special deeds in the Optic. Okay. All right. That's fine. Whatevs. All right. Let's get into the Prism and see what's popping. That's right, Nick. You know, popping off ain't easy to do around here. All right. This is the end of the retail. Then you see what we're going to get into, and we'll just do them right just like that. Bang. We'll holler at that, and then we'll holler at that, and then we'll holler at that. And hopefully get more than a couple of yins, a couple deeds now. Okay. Come on, Mayberry. Let's get somebody something. This is what we call in the industry an empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's all our packs. This is the end of the retail, and then it's just hobby. Derek Stingley Jr., George Karlaftis, Boomer Esiason, Bryce Young on the silver. We'll take that. Who got Carolina this morning? Cliff. Joe Milton III for the Pats. DJ James and Michael Pratt for the Packers. Well, I guess we'll find out here shortly, won't we? Gilsif. It's amazing. Adam Vinatieri, Kenneth Walker III, Lamar Jackson, Josie Jewell. Good old Jordan Jefferson likes to show up a lot for the Jags. Jaden Hicks and a Jacob May on the fireworks base. What was he doing back at the back like that? What was it? What are y'all doing, Mega? What's popping, Mega? And Justin Herbert, Chris Johnson, yeah. Barry Sanders, Harrison Smith for the Vikings on the silver, Demario Davis, Troy Franklin, and Cade Stover. Now, you know, the morning after with Primo. Schultz, Donald, Harris, Gemma. We got a Brown, David Njoku, Marvin Harrison Jr., Enos Rakestraw Jr., Kid Reporter. I'll take a Marvin. Nimitz, I will, bro. I will. Good to see you this morning. I'll go ahead and tell you. I'm switching back to whole milk. I'd been on 2% for quite a while. Trevor Lawrence, Warren Moon, AJ Terrell, Silver Devin Witherspoon. Ooh, a nice little Bucky. Terrion Arnold and Michael Penix Jr. Gil, I, you know what? You're not wrong. I do like that. I don't have it all the time, but I definitely, that's something, you got that right. You got that right on that one. You get that nice frosty mug, and it's been cold. Oh boy. Nick says Jaden Base. All right, hold up. Nick's seen some boxes opened here. Josh Jacobs, Harrison Butker, Aaron Jones, Steve Young, Darius Slayton, Josh Cribbs. A nice Josh Jacobs going to Dan Swim. We take those, Dan. Look. Nick knows what's poppin'. And Anthony Gould. Just like that. Hey yo, Primo. Check it out. What's it all about? He's after Arnold. Okay. All right. Well, retail's done. It's over. It's done. So let's start with a little resurgence action, and I'm going to pull both of these down just in case they want to feel frisky and try to jump up off of the stand. All right. Good luck here, folks. Here we go right now. One, two, three, nothing in there. 1, 2, Yeah, there it is right there. So that's not abnormal. There's 6 right there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Empty box. All right. Joseph Montana, Earl Campbell, Barry Sanders, Michael Irvin, Thurman Thomas for the Bills. We got a numbered Trey Benson for the Cardinals out of 99 on the Voltaic. Tyler Guyton and Adisa Isaac. Take care of this Trey Benson right quick like. Bafane. I see some of you guys getting in the shop. That break is next. It's the same break we're doing right now. But I won't address any of that till all this is done. Michael Vick, Christian Okoye, Jerry Rice, Jason Kelsey. We've got a silver or a refractor Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. Terry Bradshaw on the Glimmer and Gleam. Braylon Trice and Malik Washington for the Dolphins from the University of Virginia. That's right. That's right. That's right. You heard it here. UVA. Nice little Xavier here for the Chiefs. We're not going to be mad at that. Tom Brady, Adrian Peterson, Isaac Bruce, Devin Hester. We got a redemption, don't we? Oh boy. Well, we know. We're pretty sure it's not an RPA because I'm fairly sure that's in there. Aeneas Smith pulling from the back, Fuaga, Ricky Williams on the base Voltaic, and good luck. Congratulations. You are due to receive a Resurgence Rookie Signature Purple Surge Parallel of Chop Robinson for the Miami Dolphins, going to Mr. Bradford, and I know he don't mind that, not one little bit. No, no, no. There you go, brother. Congrats. Got a little Devin Hester refractor for the Bears. And we'll put these little deeds over here. Let's get this base out of my way here. All right, that's better. We've got Fred Taylor, Brett Favre, Ozzie Newsome, Bryce Young, refractor Andre Rison for the Falcons. Got something numbered behind him. Oh, nice. Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 249, 101 out of 249. Circuit breakers. Yep. We take that, Chris. Bocephus Nix and Jonathan Brooks. There you go, Bo. Get you a spot up there too, dog. And all this stuff will go out on Monday. Ray Lewis, Boomer Esiason, Joe Thomas, Antonio Freeman. Is this an auto? Nope. Jaden Hicks out of 399. Well, B-Wax, give him a chance now. We got a couple more hobbits to go yet. Just yet, sir. James Harrison for the Steelers, Marvin Harrison Jr., and a Chop Robinson. Okay. And anybody that's getting in here late, good morning, you guys. We haven't done anything yet. I'm doing it after we're done ripping this break right here. So there is another break pinned at the bottom. It is the same exact break we're doing right now. I don't know how much is left in it, but we'll figure it out when it's all said and done. And you guys already know I do a recap at the end, so sit back, relax, and maybe we'll just get something nasty. Peyton Manning, Dan Fouts, Eli Manning, Tim Brown. Fantastic. Malik Neighbors on the auto for the Giants. That is going to Ark Dissel, the Dissler. There you go, brother. A Chop and a Malik. There's a small chance that might be a QB, like a Spencer, somebody like that. It's small, but it could be. Xavier Worthy, Tyler Nubin, and Johnny Wilson. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I know you want them Theos, dog. Maybe we'll get that RPA. Okay. Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Aaron Donald, Maurice Jones-Drew, Refractor Malachi Corley for the Jets, Troy Aikman, Refractor Conductors, Cedric Gray, and Mike Sandstrel. Bethany says Nate Wiggins is the RPA. Okay. Get on up there, Troy. All right. Terrell Davis, Anthony Munoz, Jim McMahon, Andre Reed, Ricky Williams on the refractor for the Dolphins, Circuit Breakers, Bucky Irving base, Bullock, and Jonah Ellis. Okay. I'm leaning towards Art Bissell's yes. His prediction about the RPA in this particular box. CJ Stroud, Torrey Holt, Rob Gronkowski, Michael Strahan. We got us a Niner this time out of 75. 74 out of 75. That's a nice looking card. Going to the Niners, going to Doc, Joe Montana. Drew Brees on the Conductors, Michael Hall Jr. and Trevin Wallace. It probably is, Nimitz. There's a small chance it could be like a Rattler or something chilling, though. You never know. We got a redemption, and a numbered redemption, and a Malik Neighbors. So, oh no. Hines Ward will let Bethany stop it. Just stop yourself. Doug Flutie, Mike Singletary. Ooh, Doug Williams out of 125 for the Bucs. A refractor, Xavier Worthy on the Circuit Breakers. Very nice. Byron Murphy and Tavondre Sweat. That's right. Give us a couple deeds before we get to that first RPA. I shook this guy's hand. They were massive. I imagine it was pretty easy for that guy to throw a football. Brian Dawkins, Frank Gore, Bob Greasy, Jamal Charles, Lad McConkey on the refractor we take, John Elway Conductors, Adonai, and Enos Rakestraw Jr. All right. We had a lot of predictions about this right here. What's it going to be? Troy Aikman, J.J. Watt, Dan Marino, Drew Brees, Jalen Polk, Jerzon Newton, Blake Corum on the base Circuit Breakers, and let's see if we can see which way this is going. I think it's going this way. It's a Colt. Adonai Mitchell, he called it. He was like, give me that Adonai, bro. Holla at me right quick. And there it is. Adonai Mitchell. We still got 2 hobbies to open, folks. We're not done yet. All right, now the deed. The deed. Topps Chrome Cosmic. 20 packs of dreams. And they always do something like that, don't they? Look, every time. They never stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna imagine that was 6. That was the top of that one. So there's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, they're all there. Empty box. They might get a little mixed up sometimes, but they always been there. This is where the Marvado is, huh? Okay. Keenan McCardell, Ricky Williams, Barry Foster on the Galaxy Greats on the Refractor, and Terrion Arnold to start out the Topps Chrome Cosmic Edition. Okay. Keyshawn Johnson, Donnie Mack, Christopher Braswell for the Bucks on the Refractor, and Anthony Gould for the Colts. Papa Winslow, CJ2K, Refractor, Michael Vick for the Falcons, and Brendan Baby Jr. Rice. Sports card, those are so cool. I do like pulling those. We would want to pull an auto, but man, those are just as fun in my opinion. Everett Hall. We've got a die cut of Tom Brady for the Bucks. We'll take that. And some guy named Johnson that plays for the Giants. I'm not sure I'm familiar with him. Brett Favre. Another die cut. Jacob May for the Pats will take. A Star Command Bryce Young will take. And an A.J. Barner will take. Go ahead, Seahawks. Have yourself a little miniature deed of a break. No, he can just do it on the field if he wants to. That's what he can do. He can go out there and become a great, excellent NFL player. And then all the rest of it will just be history. Darren Sproles, Doug Williams, Manley, and Malik Neighbors. We haven't hit a numbered card, a nucleus, a nothing. A nada. Drew Brees, Watt, Dan Marino on the Star Command, and Turner. Good old 20 packs. Don't play no games now. Atwater, Aikman. We got a numbered card finally. Looks like a Dolphin to me. Out of 150, Jason Taylor, 54 out of 150 going to Mr. Bradford, and Blake Corum. All right, there's our first little taste of a deed in this box. That's the out of 150. 2 packs left in this row here. And, of course, we still have that entire resurgence still sitting back there. Bryce Young, Troy Aikman on the die cut. We got a Bronco, Bo Nix, Elway, and Manning on the Star Clusters, and Dorless for the Falcons. Bo and a little Troy Aikman action. Throwing the die cuts at us like crazy. That's like, what, the third or fourth one? Michael Vick, Danny Amendola, Wayne Corbett, and Luke McCaffrey. All right. Let's see what side number 2 looks like over here. Chad Johnson, Devin Hester, Bruce Smith, and Samuel Hartman. Dreamer, you know you are a dreamer. All right, we got something here. Peyton Manning, Nucleus, Bengal, Mims. Is he right tackle, I think, for the Bengals? Barry Sanders on the Galaxy Greats, and Tavondre Sweat. Amarius. Good morning, everybody. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Jason Taylor, Eli Manning. For the Pats, out of 25 on the orange, 16 out of 25, Rob Gronkowski-wise. There you go, brother. That's pretty cool. Yep, 16 out of 25. And a Kalen Bullock. Santana. Terrell Owens. For the Colts, Peyton Manning and Anthony Richardson on the star clusters, and Michael Pratt. Dreamer. There's you a couple more Colts there, brother. Daniel Fouts, Bruce Matthews, Marshall Faulk, and Lou Fowl for Dallas. Trying to think. We should have at least one more numbered and something chilling. It's a white hole. Okay. So let's pull from the back. Adisa Isaac, Jim Kelly, rookie. Not terrible. A.J. Barner, the Seahawks had them a nice little break, Doc. We'll take that. There you go, brother. That ain't bad for the Seahawks. Yep, that's what it was. That's what it was. We should still have another numbered card, I think. We had, out of 25, we had out of 150, we had the Nucleus. I don't think we had anything else. Sims, McCaffrey, die cut is Will Levis for the Titans, and Robinson for the Cardinals. Willie Levi, your boy Gil. Roger Staubach, Eric Moulds, Cole Beasley, Sua Matia. 2 packs left. T. Suggs, Dante Culpepper, Lawrence Taylor, and Graham Barton. I don't know. Am I miscounting? I'm pretty sure there better be a numbered card in this pack. I think. That's just different. There's nope. Maybe I'll see it when I do the recap. Tim Brown, Sterling Sharp on the refractor for the pack, Steve Young, Galaxy Greats, and Ricky Parasol. I'm trying to remember if I forgot a numbered card that I pulled out of that, but I don't think I did. All right, Sterling. We got a resurgence left here, folks. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Because that's it. And I will do a recap at the end. And then I'll let you know a little something, something. Good luck, everybody. Sterling was an absolute beast. Absolute beast. We got an RPA on the other side this time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Empty box. Here we go. Here we go. Bryce Young, Ray Lewis, Boomer Esiason, Joe Thomas, Donovan McNabb on the refractor for the Eagles, Bo Jackson for the Raiders out of 75, Glimmer and Gleam. There you go, a card. Spencer Rattler and Theo Johnson. Theo. Go ahead and open these now. Bo Jackson, what up, dog? That boy nasty. And a little Donnie Mack for the Eagles. And this is a highly collectible card right here. Antonio Freeman, Peyton Manning, Dan Fouts, Eli Manning. We got a numbered Panther this time. Luke Kuechly out of 175. Brett Favre for the Vikings on the conductors. Peyton Wilson, Jalen McMillan for the Bucks. Right? You know, right? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Aaron Donald. Ooh, he snuck up on me. TJ Watt out of 15. First on print out of 15 for the Texans. Going to sports cards. Look at that. Holla. JJ. It's hard to see that. I'm trying to show you the first on print. There you go. First on print out of 15, dog. On a J.J. Watt Texans edition. Terry Bradshaw on the Glimmer and Gleam. J.C. Latham and Cam Kitchens. Okay. 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 Michael Irvin, Thurman Thomas, Michael Vick, Christian Okoye, Jerry Rice, Marshall Faulk out of 249 for the Rams, Malik Neighbors, and Cooper DeJean. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what that out of 15 means for the other cards that are in this box. What's up, Prozone? Well, sorry to disappoint you, dog. It's rare you even have an auto on that side. Jason Kelsey, Tom Brady, Adrian Peterson, Isaac Bruce, Chris Jenkins on the refractor, Jaden Daniels conductors, Bucky Irving, and Jaden Daniels. Jaden. Hey, Jaden. Little conductors action, little base action. We'll take what we can get when it comes to Jaden. Show yourself, Jaden. And take care of Christopher Jenkins here for the Bengals. All right. Hines Ward, Will Levis, Doug Flutie, Refractor, Michael Strahan. We got another redemption. Okay. Brock Bowers for the Raiders. Junior Colson for the Chargers. Steve Young, Glimmer and Gleam. And let's see here. Topps Online Redemption Card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a Resurgence Rookie Signature White Surge Parallel of... No way. Chop Robinson. That's 2 Chops for the price of 1. So you got the white Surge and the purple. It's Chop again. Chop 2 times. And let me take care of Brock here. All right, so that's it for the autos until we get all the way down this last pack here. Unless they, sneak a little treat of some sort in there. We won't mind that. Maurice Jones-Drew, Terrell Davis, Anthony Munoz, Jim McMahon, Refractor, Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs, Refractor Voltaic, Frank Gore, Jaden Hicks, and Marshawn Lloyd. All right, Frank. Mr. Gore. And Xavier. Andre Reed, CJ Stroud, Torrey Holt, Rob Gronkowski, Troy Polamalu on the Refractor, Ricky Williams Voltaic for the Saints, Troy Franklin, and Tyler Guyton. Yeah, out of 125. Indeed, my friend, indeed. Boy, I got to tell you, what in the world's going to be in that second break? Michael Strahan, Donovan McNabb, Troy Polamalu, Doug Williams, Tyrese Knight, 17 out of 75 for the Seahawks, Blake Corum, Adisa Isaac, and Braylon Trice. No, they won't do that, B-Wax. That better not. No, I'm going to say those are 2 good autos, though. They're both numbered. It's probably a base RPA. It's probably not numbered. Bethany, Mike Singletary, Troy Aikman, J.J. Watt, Dan Marino. Ooh, a 149 Keon Coleman. That's not bad. We'll take old boy right there. Brett Favre, the bane of my existence, Refractor Edition. Edrin Cooper and Jermaine Burton. It is. It's nice, Mayberry. I agree. All right, we're down to 2 packs. I'll do a recap. What I'll do is, let's just open it. Jamal Charles, Fred Taylor, Brett Favre, Ozzie Newsome, Michael Pratt for the Bucks on the Refractor, Marshawn Lloyd, Latu, Brendan Rice for the Chargers. All right, so this is the last pack, has the RPA in it. So what I'll do is we'll open this, then I'll do a recap of everything from this break, okay? And then we'll get set up for my little announcement. That's what we'll do. And then we do have another break pin down there, and I'll go over all that once we're done talking about a few things here and there, okay? Drew Brees, Brian Dawkins, Frank Gore, Bob Greasy, okay, pulling from the back, Devontae Walker, Xavier Leggett, Marshall Faulk. Is that a Bronco? Troy Franklin out of 99 for the Broncos. That is Mr. Esquire. I think he's probably got a couple of these, but you got another one now. Yeah, it happens. It does. It happens. There's never an exact science to it, unfortunately. But good news is I got your back. So see, Chet's like, oh, that wasn't good, but then he's like, oh, that's right, I'm good. We'll be all right. We're gonna be all right. Piece of an orange. That what I just opened was 2024 Topps Resurgence Hobby. But let's get these wrangled in here so I can do a recap. Luckily, old Topps Chrome Cosmic didn't make me have to figure anything out for anybody in that one, so I definitely won't be that lucky in the next box. There's always usually at least one. Ton of die cuts in it, though. And all right, got most of those there. Let's do this, and then I'm going to do this recap and get all these cards out of the way, and then we'll have a little chat, okay? Okay. Recap. Bucky Irvin, Cade Stover, Drake May, Joe Milton III on the patch, Kenneth Walker III, and that is out of $4.99. Patty Mahomes and Travis Kelce, Earl Campbell, Bucky Irving, Xavier Worthy, Bucky Irving, Marvin Harrison Jr., Theo Johnson for the G-Men. You know, he snuck in there. Michael Penix Jr. on the Emergent, Broma Dunze, Bo Nix, Michael Vick. We got the Redemption Purple Surge Parallel of Chop Robinson, Trey Benson out of 99. David Njoku, Lad McConkey, and Xavier Worthy. Xavier Worthy again. Jaden Daniels, Bryce Young, Kenneth Walker III, Drake of May, Dan Marino, Malik Neighbors, Xavier Worthy, James Harrison, Terry Bradshaw, Barry Sanders and Bryce Young, Barry Foster, Ricky Williams, Troy Aikman, Marvin Harrison Jr. was out of 249, Bo Nix, Josh Jacobs, Bucky Irving, Cooper DeJean, Luke Kuechly, out of 175, Sterling Sharp, Steve Young, Amarius Mims on the Nucleus, and Troy Aikman on the die cut. We had Tom Brady on the die cut for them Bucks. Doug Williams for the Bucks out of 125. Joe Montana out of 75 for the Niners. Marvin Harrison Jr., Andre Rison, Devin Hester, Terrion Arnold, Marvin Harrison Jr., Terry Bradshaw, Ricky Parasol, Jim Kelly, the trifecta team, Bo Nix, John Elway, and Peyton Manning on the Star Clusters. Jason Taylor out of 150. Adonai Mitchell RPA for the Colts. B-Wax called that. A couple more Colts. Peyton Manning and Anthony Richardson. We got a Bo Jackson out of 75 for the Raiders. Jaden Daniels, Marshall Faulk for the Rams out of 249. Brett Favre, Tyrese Knight out of 75. Steve Young, Donovan McNabb, Troy Polamalu, Xavier Legette, Blake Corum, Xavier Worthy again, Brock Bowers, Michael Strahan for the G-Men, Jaden Daniels, Troy Franklin RPA for the Broncos out of 99, 84 out of 99, Keon Coleman out of 149, J.J. Watt, first on print out of 15, not bad. Chop Robinson on the White Surge Parallel for the Dolphins, A.J. Barner White. You know what? Rob Gronkowski out of 25. 16 out of 25 for the Pats. And Malik Neighbors on the auto was round 1.